Everybody, it's Jen with Caketastic Cakes, and I'm going to show you how I made some hard tack candy. It's an old candy recipe, super easy. I just thought it'd be fun to share, because really, why not? What else you got going on, right? So I started out with 1 7/4 cups of sugar. I added a half a cup of water and a half a cup of light corn syrup, and that's light in color, not light in calories. There is a difference, so be careful. You also don't want to use any dark syrup. It just doesn't come out as good. It has a lot of molasses in it. It changes the flavor. So you just bring it to a boil. You boil it and you stir it every once in a while. You're going to see it's going to turn clear and the bubbles are going to become thicker and slower, like in that little cut right there where it said when you hit 300 degrees, turn off the heat, add a little bit of flavoring, add some food coloring, mix it in, all that stuff. But right at that point, you're going to see a lot of rapid bubbles become a lot of slow bubbles. The water basically, not basically, actually gets boiled out, so you're left with just the tacky candy left behind. If you can't tell what 300 degrees is, you don't have a thermometer, there are cold water drop tests you can do. If you look it up, you can figure it out. Kind of a pain, not as accurate, but you do what you got to do. Once you have the food coloring and food flavoring added, just pour it on a cookie sheet with some parchment paper. That's it. And you don't want to put it in the refrigerator. You want to leave it on the counter to cool. If you put it in the refrigerator, the humidity could affect it. It could make it come out a little stickier than it should be. So yeah, just let it sit on the counter. Give it an hour or two. You want it to be nice and firm. You'd rather, err on the side of caution. But once it's hard, it comes right off. It was to touch it and feel it. It felt mildly sticky, like very, very mildly. You know it's ready. So I'm using a rolling pin. You can use, just a regular old butter knife or a knife, the handle of it, not the point of it. Break it into pieces. You can also pick it up and snap it. It's actually very pliable, very breakable at this point. So break it up into as small or large pieces as you'd like it to be. And then put it in a bowl and sprinkle some powdered sugar on top and just kind of toss it around. Be careful. I found that some of these little shards were actually pretty freaking sharp. It looks like broken glass. And it's not quite as sharp as broken glass, but some of the little splinters can get you. But once you toss it in the powdered sugar, you're good to go and good to enjoy. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please like and subscribe because it really does help me out as well. I've got a lot of other videos out there, all different kind of genres, so take a look. And as always, thank you for watching Caketastic Cakes.